I was like MIA, missing in action. I was just gone. I promised videos and I didn't deliver. And it's like, oh man. But seriously, I'm here. I was never gone. I'm always here watching you. Hello, I'm back. It's been a minute. Yeah, it's been a long time since I posted my last video about the iPhone 13 and how I was hoping that it would work with the disability that I have, that I get migraines with flickering screens, flickering lights, flickering everything. I just get headaches, migraines. Couldn't use the iPhone 10, couldn't use the iPhone 11 Pro, couldn't use the iPhone 12. And because of some technical specs that the iPhone 13 has, I had my hopes set on being able to use an iPhone 13 as my personal phone. So I ordered the phone at the end of October and I only got it last week. So don't blame me, blame Apple. I would have done something much sooner than that. But I had to also wait a couple of days to see what my head would do, how this all works, if the phone is good for me, if I get like eye strains or whatever. And here, this video is to tell you the tale, if it works for me or if it doesn't. So, how are you? How have you been? It's been crazy around here. I don't know if you've heard, British Columbia was hit by major flooding, and it was the area where I live in. I am luckily on a little bit of a hill. I'm about 200 meters from sea level. I wasn't directly affected by it. I was indirectly affected by it because we had some major issues with transportation. Goods weren't going where they were supposed to go. There was no mail delivery. I couldn't go to work at all. The highway that I usually used to drive to work on was flooded, was like under 5 foot of water or something like that. To give you an idea, so the iPhone is being shipped with UPS from Shenzhen in China, wherever that is. I think it's in the general area of Hong Kong. And they shipped it on a Sunday, and it was in Vancouver on Monday. And then Monday night, it arrived in Abbotsford, which is where the sort facility is for my area. And it's about 35 kilometers from that sorting warehouse to my house. So Monday night, it was in Abbotsford. It came to me on Thursday. So those 35 kilometers took another 2.5 days, 10,000 kilometers in 24 hours, and then 48 plus whatever for the last 35 kilometers. So that's kind of gives you an idea what situation we're in. So we're probably going to be stuck here for Christmas. It is what it is. But without further ado, the iPhone 13 Pro is here. So the iPhone 13 Pro is the one that I chose for me for two reasons. First of all, from all the specs and all the reviews that I saw, and here I have to shout out to Zolotech. He also has a YouTube channel here. So he had all phones lined up, and from what I could see from the slow motion imagery that he had taken of the screens of all the iPhone 13s, be it the mini, the regular one, the Pro, and the Pro Max, the Pro and the Pro Max both had no visible flickering when he was doing a slow motion video. Now, don't misunderstand me. Just because you cannot see flickering on slow motion video doesn't mean that there isn't any flickering. But if I don't see flickering on a slow motion video compared to the flickering that I saw on the previous phones, that's already a good sign for me. And then the camera, the macro capability on that iPhone Pro are out of this world. Like seriously, it is great. This is something I'm going to play around with a lot. It opens up so many creative possibilities, especially because I'm downsizing my camera gear. That's the reason why I chose the iPhone 13 Pro. I didn't want a big phone. I had one big phone in my life and I hated it because I couldn't really grip it. This is the iPhone 11 and the iPhone 13 Pro is a tiny bit smaller, which is great. I want that. The iPhone 13 is heavy. But this is not a slouch either. I mean, this is a slab and a half. So I'm happier that the iPhone 13 Pro is a little bit smaller. I'm quite unhappy about that huge camera thing. That thing is like massive. If you put a case on the other one, it was level. This one with the case on, here, I'll show you. So you put that on there, it's level. You put that new phone on there, I can see you through here. You see me? Some of these chargers that you have, the wireless chargers, it won't lay flat on them anymore because that camera bump is so much taller. So that's another thing you have to consider when you get the iPhone 13 Pro. I'm just going to plug it in from now on. And that battery lasts so long. I mean, I kid you not. This battery, I'm using it basically all day long and it's not even down to 80%. So I'm not using it all day, but a regular day brings it down 20%. And I just discovered TikTok. Oh my God. If you haven't got TikTok on your phone yet, like seriously, try it. I tried Snapchat too, and Snapchat didn't do anything for me. But TikTok, some people are so funny. I love it. I'm gonna watch more of it, and I'm gonna post some TikToks too because it's just I wanna join the fun, right? It's really cool. So and now with this new phone and the new great camera and all this other stuff that the camera does with the cinematic focus shifting from one area to the other, I haven't tried it out a lot yet. I really haven't because I've only had it for a week and then I was working and then between decorating my house and buying Christmas gifts and cooking and baking, and I will try it all out and I will report on it. I've been using it for a week, a little bit longer than a week. Okay, I'm lying to you. I had it for a week and 2 days. I have had some headaches, but it's getting better. So I'm assuming it's tension headaches from my neck. But because the iPhone was delivered to me within the longer return period for Christmas that Apple has, I can keep this phone until January 8th. Today is December 13th. So I can keep it for another month before I have to return it. My verdict so far, so good. With the other phones that Apple sold, the other OLED phones that Apple manufactured, I had issues already starting 2-3 days after, and it was headache getting worse. This is different. This is headache getting better. So it could be psychosomatic because I'm a wizard of making myself sick with thoughts. I'm super good at that, and I have to kind of try to not focus on the phone and my fears about it, but I have to just use it like and not think about it. And when I do that, I'm fine. Cases like ours where people really have health concerns about these screens, 2 weeks are just not enough to find out if it really bothers you. I mean, I read some comments of people that had the phone for 2 months and now they're getting issues. It's very sad, and I'm hearing through the grapevine that Apple is aware of it and they're working really hard on getting a better screen for us. And you can see that this iteration of the iPhone 13 is already better screen-wise, and it may just get better from here on out. But if you're here, you probably had some issues with the OLED screens. You researched it on Google and you found my video. So you have a serious concern, and I do not want to tell you this phone will work for you because I cannot. You have to buy it and try it out, or borrow it from a friend and try it out. Because if you don't try it for yourself, you will never know. Just on paper, you will not know. Guaranteed. There are hundreds of pages on macrumors.com on a forum where people talk about the pulse width modulation issues and the OLED screen headaches and all of this, and it's different for everybody. Some people can't even use an iPhone 11. Seriously, every person is different. If you're here because you wanted to know what my verdict is on the phone, I cannot tell you yet. I can only tell you that so far, so good, knock on all kinds of different wood, because I haven't had any major problems. But it's early. if you have the cash and if you don't have issues with OLED screens, that's a great phone. It really is a great phone. I have to make another video after Christmas because then I will probably know for sure. I mean, I gotta return that phone in the air between Christmas and New Year's. It has to go. It has to go back. Like, if it has to go back, that's when it has to go back. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play with the phone. I'm gonna watch even more TikToks, and that's, again, TikTok is a great way of testing your phone screen, because if you don't get a headache after watching 2 hours of TikTok, you're good. Watch a lot of TikToks. Maybe record some TikToks. Who knows? Anyway, and then film another video for you guys. I will be back. I promise. I will film more and I will talk more. And if you're annoyed by me talking so much, don't subscribe to my channel. But if you like my videos and if you like the way I talk to you, please subscribe to my channel. And if you can, give me a thumbs up. Apparently, that's good for my channel. Everybody else says it, so I'm kind of like, maybe I should say it too. Who knows? Okay, thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever. In the end, it doesn't really matter because I'm doing it for my own enjoyment and because I love talking to you guys. And thanks for all the comments, you guys. I really appreciate that. They make my day so many times. And even the not so friendly ones, at least to make me laugh a little bit. So, like, you're complaining about you wasted your time by watching my video, and then you waste your time again to write about that you wasted your time. It just makes no sense, but it makes me laugh. So thank you. So yeah, that's my long outstanding update. I really apologize. It took so long. It can't just like have the phone for one day and say, yeah, it works. No, because it doesn't work like that. I will report on the phone and I will keep you updated on developments with this bloody OLED screen. In the meantime, please let me wish you the very best Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa, whatever they're called, holidays that you can possibly have. Please stay safe, and I hope to see you for my next video. Bye.